Hello and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5 with a very dark, apparently, Toyota Celica ST205. This is going to be our next Baja build car. It's a pretty legendary vehicle that needs no introduction. One of the greatest rally cars of the 1990s, maybe one of the greatest rally cars ever. That is to be debatable. I think a lot of you would like to have a word with you, but either way, we are going to build this into the best rally car we possibly can. We don't actually have any... We don't have any rally parts. What? I'm disappointed. We do have... nothing. Wow. That's a very... I was hoping for some rally parts. We got a little baby wing, which is kind of cool, I guess. So we got some Varus. I was hoping for some rally lights, maybe a cage. But no, I guess we're just going to be going with the off-road tires. Some decent sized tires, 265s and 275s. It is already all-wheel drive, so we are going to have a decent amount of grip. No need to do a conversion. We're going to stick with the race transmission. Coming to that later. We want the off-road differential. Oh no, I've been disconnected. Oh shucks. That doesn't happen often. Let's just go and put all these parts on, because we want these. We're not even through A-Class yet. There's A-Class. Now, I think we should be able to, yep, we can definitely use the standard engine, so why don't we put all of the weight-saving parts on first, and then we can go to the others, if you will. So we can go you... and then you. We're gonna get a decent amount of horsepower, not a crazy amount though, that's too much. Okay, can we do that? It's only... yeah. We do that. Now, can we sneak on anything else? Not you. Not you. Alright, flywheel's the last option. Come on. Nope. I think we are 100% max. You know, that saves us 20 pounds and gives us another little bit of PI. So if we... I'm trying to be clever here. Okay, can I do that? And then you? Yes. Ha ha ha. That was a net gain of 1 horsepower. I can put you on. And then we go over to you. And then look at that. We save another 15 pounds. That is how you build a car. Final stats. 453 horsepower. 350 foot-pounds of torque. Less than 2,700 pounds, though. And it should be pretty darn grippy. Let's see how the Rally Celica does, even though there's no actual rally parts on it. God damn it, Forza. Okay, we have to beat, still, the Ford Bronco R welcome pack. That did a 232.2. It's been proving pretty darn tough to beat. A lot of cars have had the grip, but they don't necessarily have the acceleration. That was the problem last time, now it's the problem the time before that. So, let's see if the Celica can finally break that curse. And no, we do not have a cheaty turbocharger to help us out, unfortunately. Sadly, we couldn't get away with the PI on that. I think that would be very tempting, a good insider joke thinking about it now, but I wouldn't lie to you guys. How's the turning? Good. That was a pretty good line, actually. Maybe a little wide, but nothing wrong. Oh. Yeah, I like the turn-in. The turn-in is very nice and responsive on this vehicle. A little bit of a lift there just because I was not in the best position. Top speed is not bad. 103 is... it could be better, but it's not as bad as other vehicles. Not as bad as last time. Now it's less than 100 miles an hour, I think. And, yeah. It's raining very hard. Hopefully you can't hear it, but, if you can, I apologize, but we're currently in the middle of a rainstorm, having had just snow for the last 2 days straight, so Mother Nature be acting weird again. We don't have to worry about that though, because we're actually in the desert. So just don't worry about that too much. Hopefully it won't come from the audio. I have no clue if it will. 118 down the straightaway is good. It's actually a little too fast. I was a little late on the brakes. But I missed that corner like a knob. I have to miss at least one checkpoint, guys. You know, that's a rule that I have. There's a penalty for driving like an idiot. I missed oh, and the gears are not good for that jump. The gears are not good for that jump at all. It wants to redline right as we're about to take off, and that is the worst possible place for a redline. Okay. We'll have to work around that. Try work around it, I guess. Overall, I like how this car drives, and it doesn't seem to be too terrible in the acceleration department. It's not the best. I do think some of the cars that will be coming up next week, certainly the new unlock for the month, well, I'm not going to spoil it, but it's the name of a planet. I'm going to be building that. I'm expecting that to have a whole lot of horsepower, so it will be interesting to see how a power build compares to something like this, which is more handling focused, but this does not appear to be too bad. Shift it down to the gears, because this is a turbo car, and you do want to make sure you get those RPMs just right, although this does not seem too bad. We didn't have to upgrade the turbo on this one. I want to keep in fourth, actually on the run to the line, and it is not bad. Not bad at all for a first run. For a first run, I should say. Technically, I think that is last, but for a first run, as that goes, a 235 is not bad. That's pretty good. So if we just clean it up, we can easily shave a fair bit of time off. But again, I'm not sure if this is going to be enough to shave 3 seconds off. That's a lot of time to shave off. That's a ridiculous amount. But we're going to give it a shot. Second run. Make it cleaner, make it a little bit faster, but most importantly, just be consistent. Yeah, it certainly feels faster than the previous car that we drove, at least in terms of the acceleration department. And it definitely is faster than that Forsberg Golden Leader Datsun, whatever it was. That thing was a struggle around here. It just had no go. That was not a great line through there. I braked far too early and carried far too much speed around the corner. Okay. Well, that's a very good... That's 61 miles an hour through there. That's ridiculously good. Now, we're going to try and be a little cleaner. We actually have a good... Again, very good speed through there. And that was, again, ridiculously fast in that section. When you get it right, it is a joyous section. Now we're going to try and be neater up here. There we go. Less sideways, more acceleration. That is good. And we can just sort of chuck it in, use the tail, catch it like that. Perfect section through there. Couldn't do it better if I tried. Now just get the hairpin right. There we go. Now, can we get the jump right? That is the question. Come on, baby, fly! We did! We got it just right. It can just about make it if you short shift into third. Okay, that's good. That's good. So short shifting into third out there gives us just enough speed to clear the jump without, you know, completely bottoming out the car, without completely nosediving, I should probably say. Not as smooth through here, but the rocks don't make that big of a difference. Carrying very good speed. I like this. This run feels good. It just feels tidy up through that section. The beginning was a little rough, and that was also a little rough, but it seems a much cleaner. We'll have to see what the time looks like. Sometimes runs that feel fast are actually slower because you're actually overdriving the car, and you're just not realizing it, but it just feels more tidy and more put together this run. And a lot less oversteer, because oversteer does not help your time. Even when you have to use the handbrake, you want to use it just to get that rear end spun around. And absolutely nothing more. Of course, I do need to get the checkpoint. God damn it. There we go. And then keep it in fourth, run it to the line. That felt very good, and it is... Oh, it's a lot faster. It's 2 seconds faster. We're at a 2:53. We're close. We're 1 and a bit seconds off. Can we shave enough off? I don't know, but let's try. I don't know where I'm going to shave off a 1.5 seconds. I know it can be smoother on the opening, but that middle was pretty much perfect. So, I guess just be braver. That's all I can say about this. Just be braver. Just be braver and be more consistent. Because that was a pretty decent run, and we need to shave off a fair bit more time. Brake late and then do that. Perfect. And then, yes, that is how you do that corner. You brake late, you turn in early. Not as much speed to there, but I think it'll give us a better exit. It will. We're flat out through there, no problem. And then just be smooth, and cut in. Shift it into third. There we go. Again, not quite as much speed as the 82 we carried through there, but 75 is nothing to complain about. There we go. That was a good hairpin. This is my concentration phase. I want a car to beat that bloody Ford. That Ford has been leading this thing for far too long. It's a very difficult benchmark, apparently. That Ford. Ooh, not a great hairpin. I sort of stalled out there. But we still kept the speed up. We're going to leave it in third, actually. That was even better through there. We got the landings just right. Okay. Yeah, this is me concentrating, because I really do want something to beat that bloody Ford. I like the Bronco a lot, actually. But having a benchmark car lead this long is a little weird. So maybe the Toyota can finally conquer America, the Japanese doing something they have not done before since 1941. A little bit of a corner cut, I won't say anything, it's not too serious. Downshift it. There we go. We have one more bit to go. I really like this run. Just don't hit the rock like a moron, and don't miss the checkpoint. Keep it consistent. Nicely done, and we are... I think we did it. I think we totally freaking did it. We did! Yes! By a 1.1 seconds. That was a millimetrically perfect run. I could not ask for a better run than that. If you want what is a phenomenal run through that stage, that is the run. Oh, I could just feel it was good. Every corner was exactly what I wanted it to be. I'm very satisfied with that. And I shaved off 2 seconds. Oh, that was an incredible run. And you know what? It's faster. A 2:31.1. We'll put it 1.1 seconds faster than the Bronco R. 4th time is the charm. Yes! That is going to be a very tough benchmark to beat, I think. Oh. Okay. That was amazing. Somebody just showed up at my door. I heard the doorbell. So that will be it for this episode of Forza Horizon 5. I don't know how anything is going to top that, but we're going to give it a try when I come back with more.